Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your financial coach, Shannaan Dawda here, CPA, author of the critically acclaimed book From Paychecks to Power. So today's question that we have is from Kathy, and I wanted to kind of address it and share it with you so I can provide some information. Again, kind of give you a little bit of insight of how a financial coach thinks, and this might be a situation that might be something for you since this creditor, the store involved, was a major player, and a lot of people were involved with business with them. Well, I guess maybe not. That's why they closed. But anyway, this question is from Kathy. Kathy states, "I have a credit card that Toys R Us closed recently. While I was making payments on it, should I stop paying on the credit card so they offer me a settlement, but they will report unpaid to my account, or should I take the deal of 3 years no interest and pay it off?" This is a very interesting question and a good question, because at the end of the day, listen, when you take out debt, regardless of what happens to the business that owns the debt, 9 times out of 10, you're still going to have to owe that debt. So to give you an example, Toys R Us, gone out of business. One of the things that they probably did when they were going out of business was sell the debt that they own if they still don't own it, right? So let's say I'm Toys R Us and I'm going out of business, and I don't know, debt debt builders wealth 2005, it wants to come and collect my debt so they can now become a collector. So they'll buy my debt. Let's say people owe Toys R Us maybe $100,000 worth of debt. I'm just using it's probably more than that, but they'll buy the debt from Toys R Us for like 50,000, right? And so they're banking on, okay, we're gonna make profit once people start paying this debt back, right? And so that's what happens. And so 9 times out of 10, even when a business is going out of business or they're closing or bankruptcy or whatever else, they're selling that debt to someone so they can get money now to help close their business or deal with whatever obligations they have. Listen, if my business is failing, I'm going out the door, and you say that you want to, my customers owe me $1,000,000, and you say you want to buy it for $250,000, instead of me walking away with zero, I'm going to take that $250,000. Does that make sense? Right? And so that's something to think about. Now here, Kathy, your scenario is a little interesting. I honestly would never recommend for anyone to go not paying something deliberately, right, and letting it collapse and failing. Not because of the financial aspect. Yes, it's going to destroy your credit. I really don't care about credit, but it will destroy your credit. But the bigger thing is the moral obligation. I, as a human being, said that I was going to pay you back on a agreed payment terms, and I should do that, right? Regardless of what the benefit is in it for me, and the strategy here that some people try to do is, if you don't make payments for a while, maybe they'll settle with you, right? But if you have the ability to make the payments, I say don't corrupt your character, don't corrupt your morals, don't corrupt your beliefs. That's what I'm all about. I need you to still be an upright, standing human being as you navigate through getting out of financial trouble, right? Or getting into a better place financially, right? Don't do anything that can corrupt you as a person, because you say you're going to pay him back, pay him back. You have the means to pay him back. Now, if you didn't have the means, let's say you were broke, you could barely afford to take care of your needs, like you're having a place to stay, your lights, your food, your water, then of course I'm going to tell you, hey, listen, your credit card bills, we're going to take care of those at the end, because I need you to focus on your necessities, your needs, your right nows, so you can at least have a roof, electricity, shelter, and food, right? And clothing, right? And so that's where I might consider, hey, listen, let's put them on hold right now. Let's take care of your obligations. But if you have the money and you can pay. That's a moral obligation. That's your character being tested right there. So don't let that fool you. Don't try to take the easy road out just because you've probably heard of it before, right? Now, what I will say is, yes, take the 3 years, no interest. Take the 3 years, no interest, but pay it off as soon as possible. One, you don't have to pay interest. Two, they're giving you 3 years to pay it off. And this is probably what, if Toys R Us still owns this debt, this is what they want. They're going to give everybody 3 years, no interest, and just pay it back, because they want to get this money. So 3 years from now, they're still going to be getting income even though their business is closed, right? So, or catching up on the books, that the money that they were owed, right? And so this is what I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend for you to just stop paying and then try to settle. It might seem like a gain short term where you can get out of the credit card debt quickly, but at the same time, the benefit, the downside, the major con to that is that it can corrupt your morals, your beliefs, and characters. Because when you say you're gonna do something, I'm gonna pay you back, agreement to these terms, and you don't do something, it corrupts you a little bit. And I don't want you to be corrupted just for a little short term gain. And then at the same time, yes, I would honestly opt and do the 3-year no interest and still pay it off quickly. Again, when I encourage people to pay off debts, you pay off your debts from the smallest to the largest. So if that is your smallest debt and you have extra room within your budget, attack it vigilantly. Get it out of your way. It shouldn't be there for 3 years. Pay it off in a year. Pay it off in 8 months if you can, in 6 months. The sooner you can pay it off, the better, so you have more cash flow to do other things. I hope that makes sense. I hope that benefits you all. If you found this video beneficial, please like it, share it, and tag someone in it who can benefit from this information. Trust me, with 76% of America living paycheck to paycheck, we have got to allow ourselves to do better, right? And so don't hold this information to yourself. Don't be selfish with it. Share with your mama, share with your brother, share with your sister, share with your friends, share with everyone you know, all right? This is your financial coach, Shannaan Dawda. I'm tuning out. Create a great rest of the week, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side, and I'm out. Peace.